just $10, you'll receive an exclusive flock t-shirt as well as 50 bonus points on your flock rewards app tonight. the ICI Center tonight. Sunshine State Conference volleyball match featuring the Spartans of the University of Tampa and your Eagles from Embry-Riddle University. And at this time, we ask you to please stand and join our coaches and players in honoring the United States of America and those who protect it with the singing of our national anthem. Performing tonight's national anthem is Mr. Joe Sirio.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Sirio. Now let's meet the Spartans from the University of Tampa. Number 1,
Good
Marissa
afternoon,
Meisner.
everyone.
Number 2, Jen Aprile.
Embry-Riddle Eagles will be taking on the University of Tampa Spartans. Starting with the lineup for the Tampa Bay Spartans. Number 1, Marissa Meisner. 2, Jen April. 4, Sammy Mueller. 5, Alexandra Miska. 6, Shelby Jocelyn. 7, Nyla Demps. 8, Melissa Elias. 9, Sorrel Houghton. 10, Molly McElveny. 11, Katie McKeel. 12, Nicole Dominguez. 14, Caitlin Ajmani. 15, Danielle Christian. 16, Taylor Fossler. 17, Jen Boimer. 18, Courtney Randazzo. 19, Courtney Vogler. And 21, Casey Reynolds. And for your Embry-Riddle Eagles, starting out at number 2, Jessica Falsinelli. Number 3, Olivia Roa. 5, Ella Duggan. 6, Teresa Jordan. Number 7, Claudia Gonzalez. 8, McKenna James. 9, Alexandra Morrison. 10, Melanie Canfield. 11, Miley Spencer. 12, Paola Videa. 17, Alyssa Rudd. 18, Isa Diang. And 22, Erica Barber. Coached by Jocelyn Gallup and Jordan Klein.
Here are your Embry-Riddle Eagles. Starting out, number 2, at defensive specialist, Jessica Falsinelli. At libero, number 3, Olivia Rojas. Wearing number 5, middle blocker, Ella Duggan. Outside hitter, number 6, Teresa Jordan. Playing middle, number
looks like our track team just walked in. Little hyped up. Things should be interesting. First back to serve is Alyssa Rudd, starting setter. Good pass by Tampa. Swing in. Olivia Roa takes it to the chest. First point Tampa. Back to serve, Tampa's number 12, Nicole Dominguez. Oh, correction, number 17, Jen Reimer. Now back to serve for your Eagles, number 10, Melanie Canfield. Just barely missed from the outside of Tampa. Back to serve for Tampa, number 7, Nyla Demps. Great attempt to save by Teresa Jordan. Great float serve, great pass by Olivia Roa, and dump over by Alyssa Rudd. A little sneaky on her part, but gives the Eagles a break, and back to serve is Olivia Roa. Good short float serve. Set to the right side. Great line shot by Tampa's number 12, Nicole Dominguez. I don't know if you guys can see it from home, but when she hit that ball, she actually turned her hand. This game is all about angles. And looks like a little rotation confusion, possibly for Tampa. Like the ref and the coach are arguing about rotation. I guess we'll see what happens in the next minute. All right, Tampa's middle, number 16, Taylor Foster. Looks like she is back to serve. Great pass by Teresa Jordan, set back, and ooh, team collides, but they're safe. Neither of them are hurt. And block attempt by the Eagles. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Set outside to Erica Barber. Swing and a kill. Teresa Jordan back to serve for the Eagles as she starts from very far behind the court. Great pass by the Spartans. Set outside. Oh, touched by the block in Olivia Rowe, but not quite enough. Great pass by Teresa Jordan. Sets it to McKenna James. Tipped over. Good pickup by Tampa. Swing from Tampa's lefty, number 17. Back to McKenna James, and a swing and a kill. At the moment, the Eagles are playing catch-up as the score is 6-4. Great serve, overpass, and a rotation was called on the Eagles? That's questionable. Not real sure what happened there. Looks like Erica Barber was supposed to be back to serve, but Teresa Jordan did. Must have been a mix-up. Ooh, great pickup by number 2, 17, and 12 from Tampa. And Miley Spencer in for McKenna James. Miley Spencer back to serve. Great pass by Tampa. Sets the outside. Ooh, great defense by Miley Spencer. Lefty from number 17. Tip. Ellie Duggan catches it and blocks it. Sent over to set it up. TJ picks it up. And net violation on Tampa. Good rally there. Good defense. Good serve. Great pass by Tampa, and not quite enough. Probably went over Alyssa Rudd. She's a little bit shorter than the middle blocker, Ella Duggan. She also hit over Alyssa, who is like 5'3". Like, come on. All right, back to serve for Tampa. Number 4, Sammy Mueller. Sammy's jump serve is great. And swing, and Melanie Canfield gets to Tampa's block. Now, Sammy Mueller's top spin last year was still pretty heavy, but this year it looks like she's improved. Back to serve for the Eagles is Alyssa Rudd with a float. In the middle, picked up by the setter. All right. All right, good talk. And it looks like number 7 from Tampa, Nyla Demps, just went around that block. Good setup by the Eagles, but not quite at the right angle. Good Good pass by Olivia Roa. Set back to Melanie Canfield, and Melanie Canfield with the kill. Now, Melanie Canfield is a freshman, and she's actually the leading hitter for the Eagles. And Ella Duggan with a block. Good touch. Set back to Teresa Jordan. Set over. And swing and a kill for Ella Duggan. Ella had a great transition in that set to go for that kill. It's something that she had a little bit of a hard time with last year, but she's definitely been working really hard on it. And touch off the block from the Eagles, point Tampa. Oh, a little tight, and Teresa Jordan's able to push it over and use the block to bring it back. A little bit of a confusion there, a little bit of miscommunication between the Eagles. Good serve, great pass from Melanie Canfield, pushed back to Teresa Jordan. And Teresa Jordan uses the block for a point. Back to serve, Olivia Roa, and McKenna James is back front row for the Eagles middle. Good pass by Tampa. And great deep block by Erica Barber and McKenna James. Great serve by Olivia Roa. And great up by Melanie Canfield. Push back outside and blocked as number 4, Sammy Mueller, tries to pick it back up, but can't quite get there fast enough. As Coach Jocelyn tells her front row to watch the hitter. Something that Coach Jocelyn teaches is ball setter hitter. Don't stare at the ball, you don't stare at the setter, and you don't stare at the hitter, but you definitely want to track all three. The setter will tell you where she's going to set the ball, and looking at the hitter will show which angle they're going to send the ball. Wow, good swing by Teresa Jordan. Sent back over for an overpass, and the middle from Tampa picks it up. Sent over. Teresa Jordan picks it up. Set to McKenna James, and a swing and a kill for McKenna James. And Teresa Jordan back to serve for your Eagles. Outside for Tampa, and Eagles block touches it, but kind of makes it deflects it a little bit and makes it hard to play defense on. Great pass by Olivia Roa, sent outside to Erica Barber, and cross court. Very nice swing by Erica Barber. Little bit of a toolbox there for those of you that don't know what that is. It's just different ways of hitting instead of hitting straight where you're facing, and different angles. Like I said earlier, this game is all about angles. Great pickup by Teresa Jordan. Swing and a kill over the block for Tampa by number 15, Danielle Christian. Back to serve for Tampa, number 14, Caitlin Ajmani. Great serve. Great pass by Teresa Jordan, set to Melanie Campfield. Oh, great defense by Melanie Campfield and Olivia Roa together, but kind of sliding under the net there. It's not really acceptable, but the Eagles will be in serve receive as number 14, Caitlin Ajmani, serves again. Great pickup. Great block by Tampa. Great pass by Teresa Jordan. And sent over by Alyssa, but this time Tampa's able to pick it up. Attack from the back row. And Teresa Jordan acts as a ninja and dodges the ball so that she doesn't touch it. Ball is out for Tampa, point Eagles. Miley Spencer back in for McKenna James. Miley Spencer back to serve. Great float serve. Great pickup by Teresa Jordan. Great cover by the Eagles. And Teresa Jordan from the back row. Ooh, tight ball. Great pickup. Oh. As Melanie sends it. Oh, wow. This game is intense. And a kill for Ella Duggan to end the rally. Both teams played great scrappy defense there. Sometimes you gotta get a little scrappy. And kill for Ella Duggan again. Her transition and her arm swing look great, as well as her timing. Was it not loud enough? What's up? Could they not hear anything I was saying?
No, you can hear you.
But it was just quiet. Okay, well, I don't feel like I'm talking that loud anyways because I don't want to scream into the mic.
You're doing okay.
All right. And something interesting that happened on this day in 2007, Jason Lewis completes the first human-powered circumnavigation of the globe. Little, this date in history from your Eagles. Hey, what's Mike's password? And we're back to the game. Thank you. As Miley Spencer's back to serve. Great serve. Set to outside and deep line kill from Tampa. Now, Miley is doing a great job of serving her zones. His coach is telling her to serve between 5 and 6, and those are the zones on the court. Now it's causing a little bit of confusion for Tampa's left back and their libero, but they seem to be passing just fine. Back to serve for Tampa, number 4, Sammy Mueller with a jump top. Great pass by Erica Barber. Swing from the back row from Erica Barber. And it's down, point Tampa. Alyssa Rudd is signaling to her middle and her outside what she wants them to hit. Great topspin by Sammy Mueller. Sent to the outside, Melanie Canfield, and a kill as she uses the block. And number 7 comes around as a surprise to the Eagles for a kill. Back to serve for Tampa, number 17, Jen Baumer. Here's an outside hitter. And a lefty. Melanie Canfield with a slide. Oh, Melanie Canfield back to serve. Melanie hits her zone, as coach calls it. And good pickup by Erica Barber. Great tool by Teresa Jordan. Point Eagles. Spartans take a timeout. The score is 22-19. Your Eagles are first back on the floor. Just waiting for Tampa. As Tampa breaks, we'll let you guys know that as of right now, Tampa's record is 3-10, 1-4 in the SSC Conference. Their all-time record versus Embry-Riddle is 8-0. Melanie Canfield back to serve. As the Eagles have a 2-point cushion and 3-point side out to win the set. Number 7 for Tampa back to serve, Nyla Demps. As it throws out. And McKenna James in for Ella Duggan, back front row. Olivia Roa back to serve. A little bit of a misread on that block for the Eagles, causing Teresa Jordan to be late, but it happens. Definitely a tough one to read with the setter so close to the net and the middle rushing in. Back to serve for Tampa. And Well, they called Teresa Jordan over, but she's actually front row. A little bit of misunderstanding by the ref. Good pass up back to Michaela. And McKenna James uses the block for a point. Eagles. Teresa Jordan back to serve. Sent outside. And Tampa's number 9, Sora Hoffman, puts the ball away. Great pass by Olivia Roa, sent outside to Erica Barber, and a tip for the point. And the Eagles will win your first set of the night. All right, your 2017 leaders for the Tampa Spartans. Kills is Dominguez. Attack percentage is Fossler. Assists is Elias. Service aces, Dominguez. Digs, Dominguez. And blocks, Vogler. Another interesting fact for this date in history, as October 6, 1582, because of the implementation of the Gregorian calendar, this day is skipped in Italy, Poland, Portugal, and Spain. Guess you learn something new every day. At the moment for your Eagles, Melanie Canfield is leading in kills. And McKenna James and Erica Barber are tied with blocks.
Let's get it going that game.
Leading for Tampa is Nyla Demps in attacks. And looks like we have a 3-way tie for Tampa for blocking. Nyla Demps, Jen Palmer, and Danielle Christian all have a block. Oops. Pardon me. Danielle Christian and Sora and Nyla Demps have a block. SSC record and 4-5 for overall. Now tonight, Rollins is at Berry, Palm Beach Atlantic at Nova Southern, Florida Southern at Florida Tech, and Lynn at St. Leo. Tomorrow night, the Eagles will play at 4 p.m., as well as Rollins versus Nova Southeastern, Palm Beach Atlantic versus Barry, and Tampa at Florida Tech. Lots of volleyball this weekend. And Coach Johnson's keeping the same lineup as last set. Great serve by Tampa. Pushed over by Alyssa Rudd. Set outside. Tip. And great pickup by Olivia Roa. Set outside to Melanie Canfield. And she pulls the block. Great serve by Alyssa Rudd, and an even better pass by Tampa's libero, but Tampa gets a net call. Point Eagles, back to serve Alyssa Rudd. Great pickup by Alyssa Rudd, sent outside to Melanie Canfield. Ooh. I think thought she was a little bit closer and higher to the net than she really was. And Alyssa Rudd back to serve. Great hustle by Tampa's number 17. And a kill for Ella Duggan. Too much muscle in that last serve. Point Tampa. Good serve from Tampa, sent back. Melanie Canfield. A little bit too much rotation on that swing. Great pass by Teresa Jordan, and kill for Ella Duggan. Back to serve for your Eagles, Melanie Canfield. Tip over and blocked, picked up by Tampa's libero. Oh, push back to the left corner, and Olivia Rose isn't quite able to get there. Those balls are definitely hard to pick up. Back to serve for Tampa, number 14, Caitlin Ojimani. Great serve. And a double caught on Tampa. Something that Coach Jocelyn teaches all of her hitters when hitting from the back row is to hit to area 1. Now, area 1 is the back right corner where number 17 is standing. Usually the setter's there, and if you take the setter out on the first ball, it's a little bit harder for the hitters to be set. And point for Tampa. Back to serve for Tampa, Sammy Mueller. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Picked up. All right, saved. And a little bit too late on that block as Teresa Jordan was coming up as Tampa's middle was hitting the ball. And back to serve for your Eagles, Teresa Jordan. Ooh, good up by Olivia Roa. Set by Tampa's middle. And can't quite get to that one. Back to serve number 17, Jenna Beimer. I apologize to anyone who knows how to pronounce her name if I am pronouncing it incorrectly. Wow, deep, solid block set up by Tampa against Erica Barber. That ball would have been a little hard to hit around the block as it was a little tight to the net. And Tampa's outside was sitting there waiting. Great line shot by Teresa Jordan. Pushed over. And ERAU can't quite get there. Looks like she thought Melanie was going for it. Well, Melanie brought her arms up just a little bit, and they were a little horizontal to the ceiling, causing the ball to stay more towards the back instead of being pushed forward towards the setter. And Alyssa Rudd isn't able to pick up McKenna James's defense. And as Alyssa wipes sweat off the floor. Block by number 12 and number 16 from Tampa against McKenna James as Coach Jocelyn calls a timeout. Looking at stats at the moment, from the first set, Tampa had 15 kills and 4 errors with 32 total attempts, as your Eagles had 18 kills, 2 errors, and 34 attempts. Now, sometimes in volleyball, statistics and physical playing don't quite match up. There are some occasions where the stats look like a team won or lost, and sometimes it's just a battle of the physical abilities. All right, back to serve for Tampa, number 17, Jen Beimer. Point Eagles. Back to serve for your Eagles is Erica Barber. Good pickup by Tampa's libero. Pushed over by the middle. Sent over. Alyssa Rudd picks it up. And net call. Called on Tampa. Little tight to the net, double called on Tampa. What? Says he has a funny story for me when I get the chance. And kill by Tampa's middle, number 16, Taylor Fossler. Now, Taylor Fossler ran the middle last year against the Eagles. Gave them a pretty hard time. Looks like she may do the same thing again this year. And that serve falls just short of being out. Point Tampa. Oh, good up and almost. Great block by your Eagles. Miley Spencer in for McKenna James. Miley back to serve. Melanie Canfield with the windup and a kill. A little too much power on that serve. McKenna James back in. And she will switch out with Olivia Roa as libero. Tampa to serve. Ooh. She definitely saw that coming, but she couldn't quite get to it. Alyssa Rudd back to serve. Now have 3 hitters front row and 1 back row. Great float serve as it drops right in front of the passer. Point Eagles. Your Eagles push ahead, 14-13. Couple touches on that ball, but again, angles. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Good touch on the block from, oh, great pickup. Melanie with the roll shot to the deep right corner. Great shot by Melanie Canfield. Those shots can definitely be a little tricky and throw the other team off balance. They're also a little hard to read if you're trying to pick something else up. And that was insane that the refs didn't call that as a double. Nothing against Tampa, but that was a little rough. Good touch by Tampa's block. A little bit low, and the Eagles block it. Sent back outside to number 7. Good pickup by Olivia Roa. Sent back to Teresa Jordan. Ooh. That ball was a little low as Melanie couldn't quite get there, and her swing wasn't quite enough to snap. Point Tampa. Back to serve for Tampa, number 14, Caitlin Ajmani. As it goes out. Point for your Eagles as McKenna James is back in for Ella Duggan. Now serving for the Eagles, number 3, Olivia Roa. Back to serve with the jump top spin. Set back, and a little bit of a miscommunication between Teresa Jordan and McKenna James. Point for Tampa. Great swing by Teresa Jordan through Tampa's block. Teresa Jordan back to serve. As that ball goes a little far out. Track team seems like they're having a lot of fun cheering on the Eagles. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Not quite. Timeout called by the Eagles. And to get the gym a little bit more hype, our DJ is playing the wobble. And our track team is doing the wobble. All right. Something interesting about the coaching staff for the Spartans. Their head coach, Chris Kantanach, is in his 34th season. And assistant coach Jeff Lamb, 16th. Brian Imperial as an assistant coach is in the 5th season, and Cody Leiner as an assistant coach is in his 5th season. Definitely a lot of experience between those 4 coaches for the Spartans. For the Spartans, number 17, Jen Balmer, back to serve. Good serve by Tampa. Sent back to McKenna James, tipped over, picked up by Libero. Great swing by Tampa's number 7, Nyla Demps. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Swing and, oh, great swing by Erica Barber. A point for the Eagles as the Spartans lead 21-18. Great pass by Tampa, set to the middle, and a kill as number 16 comes from the left front on a front slide. Number 9 is back in the front row as 7. Nyla Demps is back to serve. Great pass by Teresa Jordan, set outside to Melanie Canfield. And swing and a kill by Melanie Canfield. Point Eagles. Great line shot by Melanie Canfield, straight at the setter. Now, the setter would have gotten that up. It would have taken them a little bit out of rotation, throwing off Tampa's hitters. And another kill by Melanie Canfield. Melanie has definitely got an arm on her, and she's only a freshman. And timeout called by the Spartans. Serve Miley Spencer with a deep serve. Sent outside. Great penetration by the Eagles. And Melanie was a little worried that that ball was going to be in. Great pass by Tampa. Good touch off the block, but it's a little too high for Teresa Jordan to reach. And double called on the Eagles. Back to serve for Tampa is number 2, Jen April. Great serve. Great swing by Melanie Canfield. Back to serve with your Eagles, Alyssa Rudd. And point for Tampa as they take the set, 25-22.
Now let's go down to Team Gray.
Volleyball court.
And if some of you guys can see what's going on right now, we have a little bit of a local volleyball club playing on the court, and the Embry-Riddle basketball team joined them. It's funny how some sports think they can play the other and find out it's a lot harder than it really is. Usually what I've seen is volleyball thinks they can play basketball and basketball thinks they can play volleyball. It's pretty funny. Oh, the lacrosse team was out there too. And the lacrosse team for the Eagles is a brand new athletic program this year, both men's and women's. We also have men's and women's rowing. It right now. All right, and we are back to the game. All right, back to serve for your Eagles, Alyssa Rudd, who at the moment is the only setter on the team. Great serve. Good block by Ella Duggan and Melanie Canfield. Another block by Ella Duggan and Teresa Jordan, and the ball is called down on Tampa. Actually, they called a lift. Great pass from Tampa's libero. Point Tampa as the ball goes through the block and into the net. Tight pass and called over. As Alyssa Rudd, the setter, is back row, even though she stayed on the ground. Great pass by Erica Barber. Sent back to Melanie Canfield, and a kill for Melanie Canfield. This girl is swinging away tonight. Great serve. Great pass by Tampa. Good up by Olivia Roa. Set back to Teresa Jordan. Ooh, and great hustle by Tampa's defense. Definitely putting it all out on the floor. Great touch by great touch and recover by Teresa Jordan. That was definitely a tough one. Great pass by Melanie Canfield. Swing from Erica Barber as a roll shot. Set to the right side, who's a lefty. Great pickup. And Erica sends it over a free ball. Great penetration by Ella Duggan and Teresa Jordan. Now, last year, Ella Duggan had a little bit of an issue being consistent with pressing over the net. She was always up there. There was always an issue with angles and pressing over it. It looks like she really worked on it this summer. She's doing a great job. Back to serve for Tampa's number 4, Sammy Mueller. Great topspin, great pass by Olivia Roa. Woo! Hustle, hustle, and free ball over. Tipped over, picked up by Olivia Roa. Keeps it in play. And not quite. Middle was a little too fast for Olivia to get in the correct defensive position to pick up that ball. Push over. Push outside. Ooh, great spot by Teresa Jordan. As I mentioned earlier, Coach Jocelyn tells her players to hit to zone 1 when they're on an off ball, or if there's a long rally, because exactly what just happened. The setter took the ball, which usually will put them out of system. Eagle serving is looking a little rough. I know Coach Jocelyn does a lot of serving in practice, pretty much every day, especially towards the beginning of the season. They use a lot of mat targeting in different areas and doing a lot of statistical exercises that have to do with being able to keep the ball in and hitting your zones. Great pickups by just everybody. And Erica Barber with the kill to end the rally. Erica Barber is another one who has a very heavy arm, which is great for the Eagles. It means a lot of power. The defense by Teresa Jordan. Swing by McKenna James. Great block by McKenna James and Alyssa Rudd. Good touch. Oh, and Teresa Jordan and Melanie Canfield aren't quite able to pick up that ball from the touch. And Paula Videja will go back to serve for Erica Barber. Actually, she'll go back to pass, excuse me. Now, Paula is a returning player from Puerto Rico. She played last year as one of the main outsides. And Miley Spencer in for McKenna James as Ella Duggan gets rotated front row. Miley Spencer back to serve. Wow, great false play there by Tampa. A little bit of a trick played on the Eagles. And Olivia Roa back in as a libero. Number 2 from Tampa, Jen April, was back to serve. Point Tampa. Good serve by Teresa Jordan. Great cover by Paola Videja. And tip over by Alyssa Rudd. Great pickup by Tampa. Ooh, great block by Tampa against Ella Duggan as she tries to cover herself and kind of tricks out Alyssa Rudd, who was also trying to cover. Now the Eagles have been doing a great job of covering their hitters this year, as last year that was something they struggled with a little bit. Great. This is a decent pass by Olivia Roa and good tip by Ella Duggan. And the ball was a little bit out. Oh, and the ref calls it in. Are fighting to get this set back. Good pass by Paola Videja. And, whoa. Good pickup by Tampa, but not quite able to get it over the net. Great swing by Melanie Canfield. Back to serve for your Eagles is Alyssa Rudd. Another hitter front row, Teresa Jordan. And angle's not quite right again on that block for the Eagles, but they'll definitely get there. Back to serve for Tampa is number 12, Nicole Dominguez. Great pass by Paola Videja. Swing from Melanie Canfield, and the libero does a great job of picking that up for Tampa, but I believe it hit the antenna. And Erica Barber back in front row. Paola Videja will go back with her teammates. Melanie Canfield back to serve. Great defense by Melanie Canfield. Good push by Erica Barber. Great block by Ella Duggan. A good up by Tampa. Push back to Teresa Jordan. Over. Swing by Erica Barber, and the ball will go into the stands. Great rally by the Eagles and Tampa. Way to work hard, ladies. I believe the Eagles are having a rotation check to see who is serving, and Melanie Canfield is back to serve still. And Eagles are 11-13. 12-13 as the Spartans lead by 1. Alyssa Rudd's able to get a hand on it, but not quite at the angle she was hoping for. Wow. Would have been a great tip had the court been a little bit longer, but right idea by Tampa's number 7, Nyla Demps. And McKenna James back in the front row as Olivia Roa is back to serve. Great swing by Tampa. Back to serve for Tampa is number 4, Sammy Mueller, with the heavy topspin. Great pass by Olivia Roa, set back to Teresa Jordan, tipped over. Ball was a little tight. Great block. Uh-oh. Number 17 seems to have possibly landed wrong on her ankle or by one of her teammates. Not quite sure. Oh, her knee. This doesn't look good. Looks like she's going to have to be helped off the court as her coaches just pick her up. Well, hopefully she's okay. And our head trainer here, Justin White, is getting right on that to see what he can do for Jen Beamer. We're back to the game as Sammy Mueller, number 4, is back to serve. What?
Oh, so then we're back. That was nasty.
Yeah. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I could see her crying from here. I just couldn't tell how bad it was. Like she dislocated the knee. All right. It looks like from one of my sources that number 17 may have dislocated her knee. That's definitely a rough one, but she'll be okay. But great block from Tampa. Great pass from Melanie Canfield. Great swing by Teresa Jordan as it just touches off the Tampa's block to go over their left back's head. And Teresa Jordan's back to serve. And the Eagles are down 14-16. pickup from Olivia Roa. And great swing by Erica Barber down the line as a net call is also called on Tampa. Good touch by Tampa's block. Sent outside. Great touch by Eagles block. And sent outside to Erica Barber. Tips to right back. Ooh. Olivia Roa is able to get a hand on it, but not quite able to pop her wrist and pick it back up. And number 6, Shelby Jocelyn, back to serve. And, oh, they're wiping sweat off the court. Back to serve, number 22, Erica Barber. Sent outside. Great block by the Eagles, picked up by Tampa's libero. Tip and great pancake. Oh, great pancake by Teresa Jordan, but they are calling it down. Point for Tampa. Paola Vireya back in for Erica Barber for your back row. Great pass by Teresa Jordan and pushed over in the hole by Alyssa Rudd. Now we call that a donut, you know, send it right in the middle of the court. Great play by Alyssa Rudd. And back to serve for the Eagles is Miley Spencer. Ooh. Miley Spencer was there, but again, angles just weren't right. And McKenna James is back in for Miley Spencer, who will then rotate out for Olivia Roa. And Olivia Roa is back in as the Eagles libero.
Not today. No.
Little tight by Paola Vireya, but Alyssa Rudd is able to serve, set it, and the ball goes out. Point Eagles. And Alyssa Rudd is back to serve. Ella's not quite able to press over, but I know she'll get it. She's definitely a great presence at the net, especially this year. I know Coach has really been working with her on a lot of different things.
No.
And Olivia Roa and Paola Vireya follow the ball not only with their eyes but with their bodies to the back line to call it out. And Erica Barber will come back in for Paola. Great block by Erica Barber and Ella Duggan. There we go. And there's that penetration we were talking about as Tampa calls a timeout. A little bit of fun facts about Ella Duggan. She's the only senior on the Eagles team that has been here at Embry-Riddle for all 4 years. We do have Paola Videya, Isa Dieng, and Miley Spencer are also seniors, but they were all transfers from junior colleges. And some of our local volleyballers are down in front playing while everyone takes a timeout.
Yes, they don't need it.
All right, back to serve for the Eagles is Melanie Camfield. Great serve by Melanie Camfield. Send outside. And that was definitely a tough ball for the Tampa to hit, as it was coming from deep right corner, which is usually an odd angle to hit from as an outside. Great pass by Olivia Roa, sent outside to Erica Barber with a roll shot to the center of the court for a point. Eagles now lead 22-21. And McKenna James back in for the Eagles as Olivia Roa is back to serve. Great serve from Olivia Roa. Down ball from number 7. Ooh, great pickup and sent over as they work together to get it back over. Ooh, Melanie Camfield picks it up and they send it over. And everyone is definitely all over the place. And great block by the Eagles to finish the rally. Great block by Teresa Jordan and McKenna James. And timeout by Tampa.
You can't break our rhythm. Make it away, Pet Man. Good job, Pet Man.
And Olivia Rowe is back to serve for the Eagles. Great serve by Olivia Rowe. Good touch by the Eagles block. And great spot by Erica Barber. A lot of teams definitely struggle with that roll shot to that exact same spot, as it's hard to cover. Olivia Rowe for serve. And a great dig. Sent back to Teresa Jordan. Swing. Picked up. And Alyssa Rudd picks it up. And point for the Eagles as Erica Barber is just barely to get it over to touch Tampa's block and go out. All right, 2-1 for the Eagles. So some statistical analyzation here. Tampa won the second set against Embry-Riddle with 13 kills, as Embry-Riddle had 12. 4 errors from Tampa, 6 from Riddle, 32 total attempts from Tampa, and 33 from Embry-Riddle. Now, the third set that we just finished that Embry-Riddle won, Tampa had 13 kills to Riddle's 14, 8 errors to Riddle's 3 errors, and 44 total attempts to Embry-Riddle's 40 attempts. Just to show you that sometimes the statistics don't really make sense. And your leaders for, as of right now, for Tampa are Nyla Demps and Nicole Dominguez, tied for kills with 12. Your leaders for digs for Tampa are Caitlin Ajmani. And for Embry-Riddle, your leader is Melanie Camfield with 15. And second, Erica Barber with 10. And the player with most digs is Teresa Jordan. Looks like she's playing some great defense tonight. These are definitely all close sets. And the starting lineup for the Eagles has changed. Paola Vireya is actually starting in right back. I can only assume she's in for Erica Barber. Back to serve, number 4, Sammy Mueller. Great pass by Paola Vireya. Swing and a kill by Melanie Camfield. And Miley Spencer in for McKenna James, and Ella Duggan comes front row. Miley back to serve. And good tip from Tampa's middle, number 16, Taylor Fossler, who is a sophomore from Ocala, Florida. Great. And Powell is definitely there for the defense for Tampa's middle hit, but it's not quite enough. Those are definitely tough ones to play defense against. A roll shot from Paola Vireya. Her first swing of the night. Great dig by Olivia Roa. Sent outside to Melanie Canfield. Swing and a kill. Man, this girl is on fire tonight. Don't really think that was on purpose, but point for Tampa. Great pass by Olivia Roa, sent back to Melanie. Ooh. And double called on Tampa, but great hustle to pick up that ball by Salmon Mueller. Back to serve for your Eagles is Melanie Canfield. Great pass. And a little too slow. That ball was definitely in a rough spot to get. Back to serve for Tampa is number 2, Jen April. Great pass by Melanie Canfield, sent back to Teresa Jordan. Good cover by Melanie Canfield and picked up by Olivia Roa. Free ball over by Erica Barber. And it goes deep right back corner. And the Eagles are unable to touch it. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Great swing by Erica Barber for a point for the Eagles as they tie. Oh, okay, they don't tie. It's 4-5, and Spartans lead by 1. Great up by Olivia Roa. Great up by Melanie Canfield and tipped over by Teresa Jordan. Melanie's definitely playing some good defense tonight. She's reading those middle hitters very well. Great swing by Teresa Jordan. Tipped over. Teresa Jordan picks it up and it goes outside to Erica Barber. And it's not quite there. It looked like it was in from here, but the refs have a different view and obviously made a different call. Point Tampa. And the Eagles call a timeout as Spartans lead 8-4. some career milestone comparisons. The Eagles' record for blocks is held by Emily Jacobson, who played here between 2010 and 2013, who had 384 career blocks. The closest current Eagle playing is Ella Duggan with 220. And Ella Duggan also holds the closest current Eagle attack percentage with a .246, as the previous Eagle record was .320 held by Emily Jacobson. Looks like Emily and Ella are battling it out. Great pass by Melanie Canfield. Great swing and great defense by Tampa. And Issa Rudd with a great dig. Roll shot. And they call a touch on the Eagles. There didn't look like there was a touch on that block. Tampa serving. Great pass by Olivia Roa, sent back to Teresa Jordan with a tip. Great pickup and free balled over and out. It's definitely hard to throw a free ball over when you're running backwards and to the side. But great hustle by Tampa. Back to serve for your Eagles is Teresa Jordan. Teresa Jordan was moving a little bit on her defense, but she was definitely there to pick up that ball. And Tampa's libero back to serve. Good pickup by Tampa's number 7, Nyla Demps. Erica Barber back to serve as Tampa leads 10-6. And great teamwork by Melanie Canfield and McKenna James. McKenna James with the kill as she tips it to the direction that nobody's in. Tampa calls a timeout. And now the DJ's playing the Cupid Shuffle. And our track team is dancing in the stands. And they are having an absolute blast. It's what we like to see. And back to the game as Erica Barber is back to serve for your Eagles. And the Eagles have brought it up to battle with the Spartans 8-10, but the Spartans still lead by 2. And And ball slips right through Teresa Jordan's hands. And Sammy Mueller back to serve. Paula Virella back in for Erica Barber. Rough pass by Paula Virella, but that was also a very tough serve. She'll get the next one. Paula Virella is definitely one of the more experienced college players on the team at the moment. She is a senior, but she has played for 1 year last year here at Embry-Riddle and 2 years somewhere else. She played it at Coffeyville. She was definitely there for that middles attack, but like I said, those are rough balls to defend. Olivia Roa back in. Ooh, and they almost dismissed it. Back to Melanie Canfield, and a kill by Melanie Canfield, and a net call on Tampa. And great pickup by Olivia Roa from that middles attack. Good block and picked up. And Olivia is back up to play defense. She's okay. And she looks like she's hurting just a little bit, but it looks like she'll be okay. Number 7 for Tampa, Nyla Demps is back to serve. And Teresa Jordan with the kill, and Ella Duggan with an assist as she covers herself. Great play by those two. Erica Barber back in for Paula Virella. Tampa's number 2, Jen April, is in for number 16, Taylor Fossler. Great block by Tampa as Ella plays defense. Erica Barber with the roll shot. Ooh, great block by Embry-Riddle, but they called it out. Tampa leading 16-11. Now leading 16-12. Great pickup by, and they push it over. Good call by Teresa Jordan, and it goes outside. And great pickup by Olivia Roa. And net call on Alyssa Rudd. Points Tampa. Eagles are trying to pull it together as the Spartans lead 18-12. As the Eagles call a timeout. All right, the Eagles and the Spartans are back on the floor as Tampa serves. Good swing by Teresa Jordan. Good set by the libero as the ball is hit deep corner. And Riddle's number 5. No? Huh. Definitely need to put on my glasses because I can't see what number that is from here. But we have a new middle in, and Alyssa Rudd gets the kill. Number 9, Alexandra Morrison, who is in for McKenna James as a middle. And deep serve by Teresa Jordan. Swing by Erica Barber, picked up by Tampa's libero. Great pass by Melanie Canfield. And wow, great pickup by the middle and by Teresa Jordan. Set outside to Erica Barber, tipped over, touching, and the Eagles get a point. Erica Barber back to serve. Great block by the Eagles. A little wide by number 7 as Erica Barber swings and misses for that ball. And she's back to serve for the Eagles. And a kill by Melanie Canfield. Timeout called by Tampa. it was definitely possible for the Eagles to come back and win this set. It definitely happened before. And Erica Barber is back to serve for your Eagles as Tampa gets organized on the court. Wow, heavy swing by Tampa's number 7, Nyla Demps, for a point. And number 16, Taylor Fossler, is back in as Sammy Mueller goes back to serve. Great pass by Paola Virella. And swing and a kill by Melanie Campbell as she tools the block. Miley Spencer in for number 9, Alexandra Morrison. As a double is called on Tampa. Great swing by Melanie Canfield, but the libero from Tampa picks it up. Great pickup by Teresa Jordan. Back to Melanie Canfield, and she tips it. Little tight, and Melanie's able to push it over. And Paola Virella almost, she definitely had good hands on it, but wasn't quite the right angle. And Alexandra Morrison back in for Miley Spencer, who then goes out, and Olivia Roa comes in as the Eagles libero.
Bad angle, don't do it. Don't do it,
And a block. Great swing by Melanie Canfield as Paola Virella was there to cover her, but definitely a much powerful swing for Melanie Canfield. Great pass by Teresa Jordan, and it goes over and shot backwards. Great pickup by Tampa's number 6, Shelby Jostling. Not quite enough to pop it up back towards her teammates, and Tampa will wipe the sweat off the floor. Alyssa Rudd back to serve for the Eagles. Great defense by Alyssa Rudd. Sent to Melanie Canfield. And a kill as she uses the block once again. Alyssa Rudd back to serve. Great swing by Melanie Canfield as she uses the block. And we call that a tool here at Embry-Riddle. Now, last year we did have a slight cheer for when somebody had a tool, but I guess this year it's a little different. And Melanie tries to cover herself but isn't able to, as the Spartan leads 24-21 in the 4th set. And Sammy Mueller picks it up. And Alyssa Rudd picks it up. Definitely a battle of the setters right now. Paula Videa right there to pick up that swing, but too much of an odd angle for her. Our next set will be set number 5 as it goes best of 15. And the Eagles will stay on their current side. A little update for stats comparison. Fourth set, Tampa had 20 kills versus Embry-Riddle 17. 2 errors versus, they matched in errors, 2 and 2. Total attempts for Tampa were 47 and total attempts for Riddle were 41. Their Tampa's side-out percentage was 66% in the fourth set, against Embry-Riddle's 56% in the fourth set. Now your leaders for Tampa in kills, we have a 2-way tie, Nyla Demps and Sorrel Houghton with 16. And Melanie Canfield is still our leader for the Eagles with 23 kills out of 43 attempts. And Erica Barber is next with 13 kills out of 36 attempts. These ladies are definitely swinging away. Diggs, Teresa Jordan, and Olivia Roa for your Eagles are tied at 18. And for Tampa, Nicole Dominguez and Caitlin Ajmani tie at 12. Nyla Demps and Taylor Fossler tie at 4 with blocks. We have a 3-way tie for the Eagles for blocking. Ella Duggan, Tracy Jordan, and McKenna James all have 3. And Paola Videa starts in for Erica Barber in this rotation. The Eagles definitely have a big front row this year. I don't believe anybody is under 5'11". You know, Ella Duggan is about 6'4". Teresa Jordan, and I believe is 6'1" or 6'2". McKenna James is about 6 foot to 6'1". Melanie Camfield may be almost 6 foot, and Erica Barber is about 5'10" or 5'11". So they all definitely have some height. And back to serve for your Eagles is Alyssa Rudd in the 5th set. And a point for Tampa. Back to serve for Tampa is number 12, Nicole Dominguez. She is an outside hitter / DS who is 5'8", and she's a sophomore from Apopka, Florida. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Swing by Melanie Canfield, and they are right on her. Now Melanie Canfield leading with kills right now. The front row blockers from Tampa are definitely going to be keeping their eye out for her, as they have been the whole game. I believe they're finally picking up on how good she really is. Great one-handed up by Tampa's libero. Great pickup by Melanie Canfield. Tip by Paula Virella. And Melanie's definitely playing some good defense from the front row. Just very hard to do. And Paula's there to pick it up, but kind of at an odd angle, and Teresa Jordan can't quite get to it. Great swing by Teresa Jordan and pick up by Tampa's libero. Great defense by Alyssa Rudd. Roll shot by Melanie Canfield. And Alyssa Rudd's definitely just worried about protecting her face on that one, as she wasn't quite in the correct defensive position. But that ball definitely would have hurt had she gotten hit. Great swing by Tampa's outside. Great pass by Paula Virella, sent outside to Melanie Canfield. And she tries to use the block, but isn't quite able to. And timeout called by the Eagles. They were able to play in the conference, but were unable to really be placed. So win or lose, it didn't really count towards placement in anything. This year is their first year in it. Not doing too bad. Great turn by Melanie Canfield. Good rundown by Alyssa Rudd and Teresa Jordan with a swing. Great roof block by Melanie Canfield and Ella Duggan. Definitely see how hard they pressed over on that block. And Erica Barber back in for Paula Virella. Melanie Canfield with a good deep serve. And free ball from Tampa. And Ella Duggan actually tips into somebody's face. And Ella Duggan with a kill. Melanie Canfield back to serve. Definitely a hard ball to pick up, and they're using what Coach Jocelyn teaches us against the Eagles. And Melanie ducks just in time for that ball to go out. McKenna James back in for the Eagles as Olivia Roa goes to the back to serve. Melissa Rudd was just in the right spot, but wasn't able to get her arms underneath it instead of her hands. Middle hitters are definitely hard to play defense against. And great swing by Erica Barber. Back to serve for your Eagles is Teresa Jordan. Great serve by Teresa Jordan. And a net violation on the Eagles. As the teams are directed to the other sides of the net. You continue the game. And Spartans lead 8-4. Back to serve for Tampa is Sammy Mueller.
Your shoes are untied.
Great pass by Melanie Canfield and tipped over by Alyssa Rudd. Great pass by Teresa Jordan. And not quite enough snap on that ball from Erica Barber to send it down instead of forward. Something she's still working on as an outside hitter. Great pass by Olivia Roa. Timeout called by the Eagles. And Sam Mueller, for the first time tonight, serves out. But still a great serve. Back to serve for your Eagles is number 22, Erica Barber. Great pass. And Erica Barber was moving a little bit on the defense, which caused her to not be able to quite get that pass where it needed to be. And Paola Virella back in for Erica Barber in the back row.
It's a bad angle. Don't swing. Don't do it.
So outside to Tampa. Great up by Teresa Jordan and set over by Alyssa Rudd. As Paola Virella gets her hands on it again, but isn't quite able to bring it back on the court. The Eagles are definitely having a hard time defending number 16, Taylor Fossler. Great pass by Teresa Jordan. Sent out to Melanie Canfield with a swing and a kill. Miley Spencer in for McKenna James as Ella Duggan rotates into the front row. Miley back to serve. The Spartans lead 12-7. Definitely heard a little bit of elbow hitting on the ground by Tampa's libero. Miley Spencer back to serve again. Great up by Miley Spencer, and Paola Virella isn't quite able to get there fast enough. But definitely a great hustle by the two. McKenna James back in for Miley Spencer, who then goes out for Olivia Roa. Back to serve for your Spartans, number 7, Nyla Demps. Great swing by Melanie Canfield. Back to serve is Alyssa Rudd for your Eagles. And great swing for Tampa's right side, Nicole Dominguez. And back to serve for Tampa, number 2, Jen April. And a point for the Eagles as Tampa leads 14-10. Back to serve is Melanie Canfield, and Erica Barber's back in for Paola Virella. Good pickup by Olivia Roa. Set back to Teresa Jordan. And great swing by Teresa Jordan, and it goes over Tampa's libero's head. And timeout for Tampa. And tomorrow afternoon at 4, the Eagles will take on Florida Southern College, the Moccasins. Canfield serve. Great pass by Tampa. Set back to the right side. Great up by Olivia Roa. Set back to Teresa Jordan, who sets it back, pushes it over after tripping. Great pickup by Alyssa Rudd. Set back to... Great spot by Erica Barber, straight in the middle. Melanie Canfield back to serve. And the track team is still here cheering. Great school spirit represented by the Eagles track team. Barber and Ella Duggan. Timeout called by Tampa. They are attempting to stop the Eagles' fantastic run. The Eagles are now 13-14. Back on the court and seem pretty excited and amped up about the next few points that are about to happen. And Melanie Canfield is back to serve for your Eagles as the score is 14-13, Spartans lead. Great serve by Melanie Canfield. So outside to number 12. Oh, and the block is called out, although it was a very good block, and that will end the fifth set as the Spartans lead 15-13. And your Eagles will be back tomorrow at 4 against the Moccasins. Have a good night.